Act 2, Part 1. So it starts at 31 minutes and 33 seconds. And if we take off maybe a bit of title stuff, we're exactly on 30 minutes. And we're in the Gobi Desert. We discover this ship that shouldn't be there in the middle of the desert. We get Roy, Dreyfuss's character, the lead character, spraying some hand cream, some shaving cream on his hand, and he sees something in it. And he gets fired from his job, which leaves him free to have this adventure. Now, the halfway point in Act 2, Part 1, so Act 2, Part 1 is 30 minutes to 60 minutes. It's good to break that into two sections, give it a halfway point. Now, Sid Field calls this the pinch, but I never get what that word's meant to mean, so I call it the bridge, a bridge between the two halves, so I take the terminology from music. So Bridge 1 is he's run out to try and see the UFOs again, but it's a false alarm. It's helicopters. 45 minutes, false alarm, it was just the helicopters. The nerdy character, who was there in the opening sequence, who was amazed by everything, having an insight, he discovers that these numbers that they're playing with are a longitude. So they're discovering where this signal's coming from, where they have to go. We get the kid playing the tune, which is the communication tune we're going to hear about later. And we get a fantastic sequence where they come to take the kid. There's a great bit where the screws from an air vent screw up and fall out. Fantastic sequence. We get to see the Devil's Tower, which is where this is going to all lead to. But the halfway point, the end of Act 2, Part 1, is we discover the military are planning something big. So the authorities know about this whole UFO thing. That halfway point, often called a point of no return, it's easier to go on than it is to come back. And I guess the point of no return, you could call it, it's real, something is going on. So to abandon this obsession that Roy Dreyfuss has would now be foolish. Act 2, Part 2. So Dreyfuss is with his family, but he's thinking that maybe he is mad. Then he gets another obsession image, the mashed potato image, and he's shouting at the sky, what's going on? And the next day he's about to give up, and he's about to take away all these stupid things he's been building, all these models he's been building. But as he tries to pull away this tower he's been building, this structure, he reveals a flat top to it. And now he feels he knows where this structure is. He knows where this mountain is. We get a great bit where he starts going crazy in the garden, pulling up the plants. What's he doing? And so the halfway point of Act 2, Part 2, the bridge number 2, at 75 minutes, right on schedule, Roy has built a huge mountain inside his front room. Meanwhile, the TV is playing. A news story has been put out there by the authorities to evacuate the area. The chemicals have been spilt. Now Roy knows where this thing is, so off he sets. He's on the road. He's going to get to Devil's Tower. This place that's mentioned in the news, this place he's seen in his visions. And he runs into Gillian, the mother of the little boy who's gone missing. And so they become united in their search. They're driving towards this area while everyone else is evacuating. Great sense of panic. As they get closer, dead animals litter the road. Oh my God, it's dangerous. And the government is saying, the authorities are saying, there's been an outbreak. Again, very apt in these corona times. And everyone has to evacuate because it's so dangerous. Plot point 2, which comes at 90 minutes, the Act 2 ending, the curtain closer, the moment of truth where we all the mysteries, all the intrigue set up in your story, we start to know what they're all about. We go, so that's what we're dealing with. So we got, what we learn is the moment of truth is He's not mad. Something's going on. The government are in on it. It's happening. Roy is about to be ferried away from the military site, and he thinks, no, it's for real. I'm going to take off my mask. I don't believe that we're being polluted. Again, very corona. I'm going to take off my oxygen mask and run free. I'm not mad. Something's going on. I break free. Roy breaks free.